Join me now as I wind back the clock and sidestep into a parallel universe. In this particular reality, the Trinity is true, and we're right there when the mind-blowing truth is revealed on the night of his crucifixion. John enters the room where the rest of the disciples are broken and bereft. He approaches Matthew.
Ah, here you all are. As expected.
What did you say, John?
No, I get it, Matthew. You guys think literally all hope is lost.
Yeah, what sort of Messiah is a dead one? What are you talking about? And why aren't you at all distressed?
Oh, well, nah, it's complicated.
No, John. Go ahead. Spit it out.
Well, okay. Listen, Jesus took me aside a few days ago, and he let me in on something.
Oh?
Today, that was Yahweh on the cross. Did you hear me?
Oh, yeah, John. We heard you. Are you done now? We were kind of preoccupied.
Well, believe me, I was as perplexed then as you guys are now. And I'm still trying to figure out how exactly it worked.
Dude, man, go take your nonsense somewhere else.
Thomas, I'm not kidding. That was Yahweh, the creator of the universe, up on that cross.
They killed God? Yeah, I doubt that.
Well, Thomas, yes and no.
John, really?
See, Matthew, it was Yahweh on the cross, and they killed him.
Right.
But not exactly. They killed his human nature.
Oh, well then, thank you, John. That clears it up.
You know, I kind of expected the first nail to unleash a flood of unapproachable light from within his being and melt the Romans like in that scene from Indiana Jones.
Man, what? Are you in some strange and new sixth stage of grief? Like where you deal with your sorrow by formulating doctrinal mysteries which are both incomprehensible yet somehow essential to a saving faith? Yet, John, you aren't making sense. They killed Yahweh, the ultimate power of the universe, with some nails and a spear.
I know, right? Isn't it amazing?
It's downright lunacy is what it is.
Well, it seemed odd when Jesus told me, but now that it's happened, oh, I don't know. He said it would not make much sense to you.
Oh, please, do tell, John.
All right. What we just saw die was an impersonal human nature. A body. God's flesh container.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking sense. Wait a minute. You mean Yahweh's human body died?
Yeah.
So Yahweh is not dead?
Matthew, what kind of question is that? Of course Yahweh's not dead. Are you even listening to me?
You're the one who said they killed God today.
Exactly. God had to die to save us. Isn't that amazing?
But he's not dead?
Of course not. What kind of God do you think we have? I said he died, not that he's dead.
Oh, yeah. You got something real special going on up there in your head. Thomas, hush now. This may be exceptionally good news.
See, Thomas, if you were just a better listener.
So, John, Jesus is not actually dead?
Careful now. Jesus clearly died today, in a manner of speaking.
In what manner?
Well, you might say God tasted death today as to his human nature.
So is God dead or not?
No, God's not dead. He merely died.
Then... Oh, wait. This may be really good news. What are you getting at, Matthew? No, listen, Thomas. Clearly an eternal and immortal God being estranged from his flesh compartment, albeit rather violently, it isn't all that bad. I mean, God had been without an impersonal human nature for literally thousands of years, and we've all been fine.
You see, Matthew? Pretty cool, huh?
So why are we all so downcast? God died for us, and he's not actually dead.
Well, hold on, Eager Beaver. We're not to the happy part yet. His body is still dead.
Man, you're making my head hurt. John, what does that mean?
It means that we have no hope yet.
John, God has redeemed us himself by personally coming to earth in a human nature and getting his body killed, and is actually still alive. Why do we have no hope?
But because if God doesn't reacquire his impersonal human nature, we are of all people most to be pitied.
And that makes a difference how?
Because without re-entering his body, well, we can't be sure that we'll rise from the dead someday.
So taking on a human nature as a baby wasn't it. He has to do it again as an adult? And only then we have hope? Yeah, Thomas makes a point there, John. If God living as a human is all we need for hope, then we're good. He's already proven he can do it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he has to be retabernacled into a body that was killed.
Wait, John, wait. Isn't it more amazing that he did that in the first place, starting from nothing but a zygote 30 years ago? That's more impressive than him doing it again with a fully formed body that's, well, just waiting for him a mile up the road in a tomb.
Matthew, listen. This is how it's just supposed to be. We grieve now because God is no longer in possession of his human nature, and without that, we have no hope. It's just the way it is. Don't think about it so hard.
I don't know, John. This is all making my head swim. The soldiers today killed Yahweh. Oh, just saying that out loud sounds ridiculous. And so, Yahweh died?
Tasted death, but yeah.
Right, tasted it. But he's not actually dead, so great news, of course. Yet we are terribly grieved because his body is still dead.
You're getting it. Whoa, Matthew, what are you doing?
Oh, John, I'm taking notes. I've got a lot more questions here, and I have to get this straight.
Oh, no. Put the pencil down, Matthew. I haven't told you the best part. You won't have to explain any of this.
Okay.
Jesus told me the whole plan. See, he knows we can't explain this. You won't ever have to utter the words, God died.
John, well, that's good, I guess. Can you imagine the looks I'd get at the synagogue if I stood up and told them that someone could kill God? Yeah, Matthew, I doubt your credibility would survive that.
Well, listen, he gave me some talking points. I wrote them down. Here. We'll say things like this. He was a man, attested to you by God, with signs and wonders that God did through him. See?
So wait, John. We just call him a man when he's actually Yahweh? Are you trying to trick me?
Not at all. Think about it. He is entirely man because he is totally man. And he's Yahweh entirely.
Wait, so he's man and God at the same time?
Yeah, the way he took on that impersonal human nature was rather special. He really was man, entirely.
And God, right?
Yes, entirely. See how confounding that sounds?
Yes, John.
Put the pencil down, Matthew. These particulars are not so much worth our trouble. They won't even be real problems for believers until 300 or 400 years from now, long past our time here.
Okay, John, so I can just talk like he's a man and not worry about the rest?
Exactly.
And I won't ever have to use the words, God died?
Nope, none of you will.
Oh, very good. But, John, this is all so very hard.
Well, I mean, if you want to try to explain that our one God is eternally subsisting in three divine persons, you're more than welcome to.
All right, John. You win.
This has been a production of the UCA podcast. You may not know what to make of this. If you're mad, then when you're done unloading in the comments, take some time to really think about it. The point is not to mock, but rather stimulate reflection on what the New Testament does and does not teach. Today's Unitarian Christians continue in the footsteps of the 16th century reformers, evaluating traditional doctrines by the light of Scripture. I created this for the Unitarian Christian Alliance podcast. Hear further explanation in episode 19, Credibility and God's Death. For a deep dive on these sorts of arguments, check out Trinities podcast episode 333, The Arguments of God's Death.